Most people do not fail because they are weak. They fail because they surrender their strength before they ever discover it. They do not fall short because the dream was impossible. They fall short because they never truly began. Failure is rarely loud. It does not always announce itself with thunder, drama, or grand tragedy. No, failure is quiet. It happens slowly, silently, one ignored opportunity at a time, one excuse at a time, one delayed dream, one abandoned intention, one day where you say, tomorrow, and tomorrow becomes a lifetime. The world is full of people with brilliance in their minds and greatness in their hearts, yet they wander through life like sleepwalkers, alive in body, but asleep in purpose. They don't lack potential, they lack decision. They don't lack talent, they lack commitment. They don't lack dreams, they lack the courage to wake up and chase them while the rest of the world sleeps. Most people fail because they believe the lie that there will always be more time. But time is not generous, time is not patient. Time waits for no one, not the dreamer, not the thinker, not the "I'll start next Monday" believer. Time rewards only those who move with urgency, with intention, with the fire to begin before the world approves, before the plan is perfect, before fear releases its grip. Look at every titan history has ever carved into its walls. Edison, Carnegie, Ford, Hill, Disney, and millions more whose names we will never know. Not one of them began with certainty. Not one of them had a perfect plan. Not one of them waited for permission. They stepped forward while doubt whispered. They began while others hesitated. They built momentum while others analyzed, debated, procrastinated, and prayed for a guarantee that never comes. That is the first truth of success. You cannot think your way into greatness. You must act your way into it. Most people fail because they live from the neck up, trapped in thought, trapped in fear, trapped in analysis. They say, one day. You must say, today. They say, when the time is right. You must say, the time is now. The path to success does not begin with a miracle. It begins with a decision to rise, to move, to commit, to break free from the comfort that has kept you caged. Human beings do not fail because they aim too high. They fail because they aim too low and hit. They fail because they trade greatness for safety. They choose convenience over discipline, distractions over focus, comfort over growth, and entertainment over education. People do not lose because they are incapable. They lose because they forget who they are meant to become. You will not be one of them. You are here because something inside you refuses to settle. Something inside you aches for more purpose, more meaning, more discipline, more strength, more life in your life. You are not like them and you know it. If you were, you would not be listening to this. If you were meant for average, mediocrity would feel comfortable. But it doesn't. Mediocrity tastes bitter to the person who knows they are built for greatness. So hear me clearly. Nothing about you is accidental. Your ambition is not a burden, it is a signal, a compass pointing to a higher calling, a whisper from your future saying, stand up, wake up, move. Where others wait for motivation, you build discipline. Where others crave applause, you chase mastery. Where others fear rejection, you fear stagnation. Where others quit at discomfort, you lean into it because you know discomfort is not punishment, it is preparation. You will not fail because you refuse to stop. You refuse to die with your potential still inside you. You refuse to look back at your life and realize you lived it asleep. There are two kinds of people in this world. Those who get what they want, and those who stay where they are. You have chosen the climb. And yes, the climb will test you, but the mountain was placed in front of you not to break you, but to prove you. This is not your practice life. This is not your rehearsal. This is your moment, your season, your calling, and you will rise. Most people fail because they misunderstand pain. They believe pain is a sign to stop, a warning to retreat, a signal that something is wrong. But pain is not the enemy. Complacency is. Discomfort is not a barrier. Hesitation is. Pain is the proof you are stretching beyond what you once believed possible. Look at a seed. Before it becomes a tree, it must break. It must be buried, covered in darkness, surrounded by pressure. It does not complain. It does not negotiate. It does not wait for perfect conditions. It breaks open, because breaking is the beginning of growth. Most people never break through because they never allow themselves to break open. They protect their ego instead of expanding their capacity. They protect their pride instead of building their power. They protect their comfort instead of chasing their calling. Every legend endured breaking. Edison faced thousands of failures before a single bulb lit his destiny. Lincoln faced defeat after defeat before history remembered him as one of its greatest leaders. Carnegie worked for years in steel mills before becoming the embodiment of industrial success. Walt Disney lost, went bankrupt, was told he lacked imagination, yet he imagined entire worlds into existence. Failure didn't stop them, it sharpened them. Pain didn't break them, it built them. They understood what most never learn. The struggle you avoid is the strength you delay. The battle you fear is the blessing you postpone. Obstacles do not block the path. Obstacles are the path. And you were not made to run from mountains. You were made to climb them. People do not fail because they are weak. They fail because they avoid the forge that turns weakness into power. They fear the fire, not realizing the fire is where steel is shaped, where warriors are born, where leaders are refined. I will tell you why most people fail. They never truly commit. They say, I'll try. They say, I hope. They say, I want. But hope without effort is a wish, and wishing without action is the slowest form of death. Success does not respond to wishing. It responds to willingness. The willingness to sacrifice. The willingness to stay disciplined. The willingness to do what others are not willing to do. Not once, not sometimes, but relentlessly. Many will study success. Few will endure the habits that create it. Many will love the dream. Few will love the grind. Many admire champions. Few train like them. People fail because they wait for motivation. Champions build systems. People fail because they expect results overnight. Champions understand compound growth. People fail because they listen to fear. Champions listen to vision. Fear whispers, what if you fail? Discipline responds, what if I don't? Vision answers, what if I soar beyond anything I've ever imagined? Your life will rise to meet the level of your standards, not your desires. Everyone desires greatness. The masses desire comfort more. You desire transformation, and transformation demands sacrifice. The world gives you two choices: evolve or repeat, grow or settle, rise or retreat. Become who you were meant to be, or remain who the world conditioned you to be. Most people repeat. You will evolve. Your hunger will set you apart. Your discipline will distinguish you.
Your consistency will crown you because you understand something the average mind cannot grasp. Success is not owned, it is rented, and the rent is due every single day. You will pay it with early mornings. You will pay it with late nights. You will pay it with sweat, with focus, with sacrifice, with resilience, with the refusal to quit when others crumble. Because while most people chase comfort, you chase purpose. While most chase shortcuts, you chase mastery. While most chase applause, you chase legacy. You are not here to participate in mediocrity. You are here to master your gift, command your direction, and sculpt the life only courage earns. And when the world doubts you, good. Let doubt be your fuel. Let disbelief sharpen your resolve. Let every "you can't" become a quiet "watch me." Greatness is not given, it is claimed, and you are already reaching for it. Not with hands, but with discipline. Not with luck, but with relentless movement. Not with excitement, but with endurance. You will not fail because you refuse to stop. And when others settle, break, quit, or freeze, you will rise again and again until rising is no longer an act but a habit, until elevation becomes your lifestyle, until success becomes your identity.